Huntress, the girls told me you were getting a bunch of guns and explosives together for some reason. Thought I might come down here and figure out who pissed you off.
This is not about anger, Captain. This is about defending my territory. However, you are correct to assume that someone will soon die by my hand.
Hopefully no one on the ship, yeah?
Are you aware of the current crisis on my homeworld?
I don't even know where it is, let alone what the fuck is going on there.
Limos Varja is absolutely beautiful, Captain. Its nearly endless oceans contain wonders and dangers you could barely imagine, and I have conquered them all. This all started when the Imperium Senate voted to allow the energy industry to begin a massive fuel mining operation there.
Is that bad? Sounds like your government's probably making a killing on the deal.
Government? Do you remember anything I told you about my planet? Survival of the fittest is the only law we respect, even in social or business matters. Limos Varja is controlled by several ultra-rich barons, the kind so competitive and vicious that they would consume their own families if it meant securing profits.
That's one hell of a gruesome metaphor.
It isn't a metaphor. Such an occurrence has happened many times.
Ah, fuck.
However, even creatures as morally flexible as the Barons found the thought of submitting to the Veil impossibly repulsive. All but one, that is. In desperation, the Imperium turned to a life form so insidiously gluttonous that even an apex predator such as myself feels disgust with the way he overconsumes and still hungers for more. He is a creature named Slobby Nodick. His corporation, Hack Division, drills into the planet with blatant disregard for the ecosystem. And deadly toxins have begun to filter into the ocean, killing us, along with our food supply.
And no one's fighting back?
Slobby is the wealthiest life form on the planet, and he uses his resources to exert control over everyone. There has been some resistance from the Mawsus miners, but you must understand my people tend to submit to those they view as the strongest. The Mawsus honor code states that you must let the weakest perish. That's why the rest of the planet sees Slobby Nodick's business tactics as a viable means of establishing dominance.
Do you realize how fucking stupid it is to let someone take over your planet just because you're afraid of them?
If you find the code of my species so foolish, you're welcome to release me from my debt. Spoiler alert, it will mean I am once again free to destroy you.
Nah, fair point. I suppose the code does have a few perks.
You're not entirely wrong, though. Being part of the Mary Celeste crew has forced me to see the problems with my own culture. I don't see Slobby's tactics as true dominance, vicious and pure. This is a coward using currency as a weapon from afar to avoid a real fight, and gorging on profits rather than the entrails of his enemies like a respectable hunter.
I take it you'll be wanting this guy dead as soon as possible, yeah?
I am the true apex predator of Limos Varja. This thing has illegitimately encroached upon my territory. I feel the primal urge to hunt once again. However, due to my life debt, I am no longer permitted to take on assignments of my own. I want to be clear. I am not asking for your help. I am simply asking for your permission.
My permission? Fuck that. I'm going with you.
You want to help me?
You have any idea what a bloody ripper it's going to be to go on a working holiday with the most ruthless assassin in the galaxy?
This is not going to be a holiday. The target is being protected by elite Imperium forces.
So what if it's dangerous as hell even for you? I'm not going to risk letting some rich prick take you out after everything it took to get you on the team.
If you are attending this mission, it is going to significantly alter my plan of attack. The Phoenix is an all-terrain craft, correct?
It is? What exactly did you have in mind?
Death from below.
found.
You know what's funny? I've never seen an ocean this vast before.
How does it make you feel?
Like, I immediately understand why you came back to protect it.
I'm not here to protect anything. Someone dared to defile my territory, and I will make them pay for it. There's the main Hack Division drilling platform. Slobby Nodick will be aboard.
Sounds like we're gonna kill two cunts with one stone here.
Affirmative. Activate the pressure seals now, Captain. We're going down. Where are the environmentalists from the Senate when my people need them? Where are their rallying cries about the state of my homeworld? Where are the petitions, the campaigns, the clamor? Why is this even down here? It saddens me to see our reefs polluted with corporate filth. These corals used to be so vibrant and full of life when I was a youngling. It's dying, choked by the chemicals present in the water. Now that you've seen the destruction for yourself, I hope your blood is boiling.
You bet your delicious pink ass I am. Let's run these bastards down.
We're almost to the Hack Division platform. Get ready for demolition.
Is that the Huntress? The boss ain't gonna like this.
Stop them before they get to the rig!
Here it is. Aim for the pillars. It won't be able to stand on its own if we eliminate them. How many credits do they invest in this operation? The stink of Hack Division is everywhere. Such advanced machinery, all used for one singular purpose. Leave no trace! It is time!
Yeah! Take that, you planet belchers! I'm the only one that does the terminating around here.
Slobby Nodick.
Care to explain what a bounty helper employee is doing trying to fuck with me? I'm the most powerful CEO in Somnicorp.
Wait, I thought this guy ran Hack Division.
Hack Division's a subsidiary of Somni, the Yeti branch of Starcox Inc., which is the parent company of Whitebread Soft, who is the majority shareholder of Dick & Johnson Trading, all of whom are under the jurisdiction of...
Okay, we get it.
What you don't get is that I sit on the goddamn board of all of them. What kind of pan-prodigium power play you trying to pull here? Someone sent you to initiate a hostile takeover? I bet it's those fuckheads over at Oldman Sachs I wage-cucked last year.
No, I'm here for myself. It's become clear to me that in order for Limos Varja to have a future, you must not. Look at the devastation you've wrought upon my oceans, my territory. This is unforgivable.
Oh, please. If a few reefs can't survive while Hack Division exploits this planet, then they don't fit into my long-term business strategy.
Mate, what exactly is your business strategy?
To reward profit. And nothing else!
Well, it's pretty clear diplomacy's out of the question with this cunt, huh?
Diplomacy was never an option. I am here to devour his flesh and establish my dominance once again.
Have you lost your goddamn mind? Aren't you a bounty helper employee? Bounty helper is licensed by the Imperium, and they're subsidizing this entire operation. You throw down with me, and I swear to fuck that I'm gonna have your bounty helper
nothing to me. I no longer live in the thrall of something as trivial as a number.
You can double fuck off with that nonsense. You have any idea how much profit Hector-Vision's making off this planet? My shareholders sure as fuck don't think numbers are trivial.
You think because you have the power to manipulate a bunch of ones and zeros that it gives you strength? You've forgotten what it means to be a true apex predator. All your wealth, all your status, the only thing that's going to matter in a moment is who has the sharper teeth.
What? Then bring it on, you fish-sucking cephalosnatch!
Let's do this!
When you really look at the people fighting you, it's a small number.
Play it, Slay! How about this?
You know what you do when you find out two criminals are planning to rebel against the Imperium and destroy your company? You murder them!
It is time!
Damn it! Can't you see that I'm trying to create long-term value for my shareholders here?
Let's do this! It is time!
Oh, I was supposed to be the prophet. The one to bring balance to the books.
I am the one that will bring balance by making sure monsters like you don't contaminate these waters with your putrid presence. Good riddance, Defiler. So?
Holiday?
Holiday. I tend to hunt alone.
Oh, bloody ripper of a planet you got here, mate. I'm thinking about taking a dip.
I would caution you against that. With the disgustingly inept swimming abilities of your species, you would surely be identified as defenseless prey and consumed within seconds.
Huh. Never mind then. This planet really does force you to be tough as nails, huh?
It does have its own way of perfecting our survival instincts. We must adapt or perish. At least, that's what I believed. But now I am not so sure. I'm struggling to adapt to one particular thing.
And what's that?
I've done one of the worst things a Mawsus can do. I've allowed myself to let emotions take precedence over logic.
What's so bad about that?
You must understand how hard this is for me. For us. I mean, this is not the way of the Mawsus. It never was.
To be fair, you guys let a loon and nearly wipe your species out. If it wasn't for your logical actions, we'd be vacationing knee-deep in black sludge right now.
I don't know why I came back here. I thought it was territorial instinct, but it was something more. Something I cannot explain.
Well, you did kinda just save the entire goddamn planet. Does that have anything to do with it? I mean, I don't think any other Mawsus would have done that.
You're right. I'm not like the others, but I still feel conflicted. The ebb and flow of what I once thought was survival is no longer true. I do not know how to navigate the murky depths of these feelings. This affection I feel towards you, is it also some kind of instinct? It's the same feeling that led me back here now, telling me that I should feel safe with you. But I also know that emotional attraction leads to vulnerability, which serves no logical purpose for a predator. I feel so helpless. So fucking...
Hey, I shouldn't feel safe around the #1 killer in the galaxy either. But I think we both know what's going on here.
For the first time in my life, I am truly afraid. But if that is the case, then why do I feel so at peace when you touch me like that?
You're adapting.
Thank you for listening, Captain. I need a moment to enjoy my ocean.
No worries. I'll wait for you.
I know you will. Be right back.
I think we both needed that. Right, Huntress?
Yes, it was an enjoyable excursion. I am glad you got to see more of my planet. And more of me. Captain, you deserve to know my real name. It is Chumi Chumi. But don't call me that in front of the others. It's just for when we're alone.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because Huntress is more like my title. Do you have any idea how irritating it is when everyone just addresses you by your job description and not your actual name?
Yeah, I imagine that would be seriously bloody annoying.